with Girls Just Want to Have Chalk, and we are here tonight to do a couple baby items. We've got Monel. We're looking at less than 2 weeks till first grandchild. So we are going to start prepping. All right. So the very first one we're going to do tonight, we're going to do 2 projects. In the last big haul that we did, and we showed you that on a live that you can go back and watch. We got Your First Breath took ours away, and then we also got a baby whole set that has like the months, and so you can do different onesies.
Fawn is watching.
Hi, Fawn. And so I kind of pieced the 2 baby sets together, and we're going to do a layout something similar to this, like that. And what I want to do is, after he is born, I'm going to put his feet prints in here and a little picture. I think that's going to look way, way cute. So that's going to be our first project tonight. And then our second project, and I'm so nervous, guys. Remember the new Chalk Couture inks I showed you? Well, we went and we got newborn onesies. So we are going to do a onesie, and we're going to put a little baby lamb, and it's going to say, I love you more. If you like that, go ahead and show us some thumbs ups or some hearts. And that's going to be our projects for tonight. So let's go ahead and get going.
If you guys haven't noticed, she's getting a lot better. She doesn't sound all scratchy.
I don't sound all scratchy. Who's watching?
Angie's watching.
Hi, Angie. Okay, so these are the colors for our board tonight. We are using our Thai teal, our aquamarine, our coastal blue, our azure, and then the circle we're going to do in the elephant gray.
Angie says hi.
Hi, Ange. Okay, so are you up to fuzzing tonight?
I will fuzz.
Okay, when you guys first get your transfers, remember you need to fuzz it a little bit so it doesn't stick to the surface that you're using.
Mommy Amelia's watching.
Do you only have to fuzz
Hi,
once,
Amelia.
or do you fuzz it every time you put on the...
You fuzz the very first time you use the transfer.
And then that's all?
After that, you're good to go.
Okay.
Here we go.
I will fuzz.
Now make sure that it doesn't connect. And on the back, guys, you're going to want to write back because as you can tell, it looks pretty similar. Anywhere you want. The glossy side is what the transfer will get put back onto. So we will take some time later on and write back on that. Still a little bit of a cough.
There you go.
All right. I kind of want to center him on the side. Center this transfer.
You always name the transfers a him.
I know. It's for a him who's almost here. That about, did you say that's about even?
No.
No, from the top and the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
So for those that are new and those that are watching, please, bottom left-hand corner of your mobile device is the share button. Please share the video. We'd appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, so we're gonna take our angled squeegee, and we're just worried about where the mesh is, and we're gonna work our way out and get out all of the bubbles. And I see we're a little uneven here.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, you know what, just to make sure.
I go up a tiny
Yep,
little bit.
we're just gonna make sure that our transfer, the wording we can really read and it doesn't bleed. And if we fix it now, we won't have a problem. So it's gonna be a little off on the height, but on the seam where the 2 pieces of wood come together and they're a little bit unlevel, we're gonna go ahead and make sure that that is where
There's a space.
there's a space from our wording. Does that still look?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little off centered on this side, but I think it's gonna be okay. And see, we're gonna be fine here because the boards are level. This is a board, what would that be called? Yeah, that my husband made. So all he did was, I can show you that real quick too. He took, what are these, 1x4s? Some 1x4s.
I think so, yeah.
And he just laid them down and then took 1x2s and put some some backers, which made the board, and then he whitewashed it, and then we distressed it a little bit. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some eye hooks in the top here, and then we can run some wire or whatever, and that's how we're gonna hang our board when we're done. All right, so now that we got that, just gonna make sure that we're on. Okay, so you guys have seen me do marbling effects before where I've done the Q-tips and I've put it all together. But tonight what I'm gonna do is kind of like this rainbow, I don't know, kind of effect thing that I wanna try. So we're still gonna open up all the pastes if you wanna do that.
Am I gonna mix them?
This one is still really mixed
This
from...
one's never been opened. I was like, why am I struggling?
Then we will probably be mixing. Get a couple stir sticks. So this one's going to be our top.
Ooh, yeah.
That's going to be our middle. And then this is what, the coastal blue is going to be our bottom.
Fawn says that would look cute with a tan string.
Hi, Nana.
With a tan.
Yeah. With a tan string, like when you hang it.
Oh, that'd be really, really cute. I like that idea. We're going to have to do that.
And Brianna says hi.
Hi, Brianna.
Hi, Nana.
Jory, did you just hear Jory? He said, hi, Nana.
She said hi.
It's kind of like a family thing going on tonight.
Where am I? Everybody's next.
You can just drop them in the water. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going ahead and...
Oh, I was like, what are you doing?
I told you. I was kind of doing a sideways thing.
So cute. Like,
Okay, so while she's stirring that other one,
Yeah, 'cause it's really funky.
And Fawn says like baling. Probably like baling twine.
I am totally getting where you're coming with that. And I think that is going to be a totally cute idea. I don't know how exactly I'm going to finish this. I don't know if we're going to do like a fabric, you know, cute lining bow. I don't know. We're just getting the board ready for when he gets here. Okay, I'm trying not to really mix the color too much in the middle. I will mix the color, but remember when we first put it on, we kind of put it on thick.
Yeah, you don't want to mix it.
And so I want to make sure that I get all of this part done first, and then we can go back and mix in the middle.
You missed that part right there.
We'll get it all, don't worry.
Remember what happened last time? We forgot a little bit at the bottom. Now get it with my hand.
Get over here now. We just need a wipey. Okay, so the reason why she took that little piece off was because I had a mix of the blue, and the middle blue, and I don't want to put that middle blue back in my jar. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to mix that in the middle. And I don't really care if, you know, what I get on there, because I can just do that. Alright, and then we've got our gray.
Heidi Orm is watching.
Hi Heidi, how are you? So for those of you that are just joining us, this company is Couture, and what they do is they make all these mesh transfers, and the wonderful thing about it is, yeah, there's a little bit of an initial oh my gosh, I can't even talk.
Initial.
initial charge for the transfers, but the company promises you can use them for 20 to 50 times, depending how well you take care of your transfers. Remember, we're gonna clean it up and then go back. So what we did was we took 3 shades of blue for this baby board. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix that middle.
So Fawn is asking, can you take some from each jar and mix them?
Yes, you can, and make your own shades. Is that what you're asking? Because you can do that. All right, now we're gonna carefully take this transfer off, and we wanna go kind of slow because we don't want to stretch our transfer.
Wow, I was totally wrong. This looks amazing.
I don't know, I come up with some crazy ideas. All right, so what we did was we took 3 shades of blue. Oh, we're losing our
Oh, squeegee.
squeegee.
Come back.
All right, do you want to put lids on these guys?
Yeah. Do you have all the lids over there?
Yeah. So,
So yes, that Fawn says yes, that's what she's asking.
yes. So I took 3 shades of blue, and I just kind of, you know, put it here and there, and then I mixed in between. And check that out. Pretty cool, huh?
I like that. That's awesome.
Don't move.
Fawn says never doubt mommy. Laugh out loud.
Never doubt. Oh my gosh. So I got a transfer, if you guys remember, that says, OMG, my mom is right about everything. And I definitely have to make that one on a board and put it in one of those living room. So excited.
Just put it straight on her wall or something.
Yes. Okay. Sorry guys, still have a little bit of a cough. And now that I'm getting excited and breathing faster and everything, it's probably going to come back horribly. Okay, so remember we want to put a little picture of him when he after he first arrives and his feet. And then down here, we are going to do baby boy.
Where are you going to put a picture of him? Are you going to...
I'm going to put a little picture of him right there. I already got.
Did they
Paste
make
all over
pictures
me.
this small?
No, you know, the baby pictures.
We can cut it.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
just going to go right over the chalk. It won't be like meshed in there.
Alrighty. How do we want to do this? Nice. Alright. About there, you'd say, Mona? It's not very straight.
I wasn't paying attention. Flipping this. Because
Yeah.
it cleans it when it's upside
Like
down.
that?
Wherever you think
The
it's-
board is uneven.
Well, we're not going to get away with that.
Yeah, you won't get away from that one. Fawn says, totally awesome. My kids need that as well.
We can work on that. Alright, so the circle, guys, what we're going to do today is we're going to do that in the elephant gray. And then we're going to come back and use probably this blue that we're using on the baby boy. I'm going to paint it on his feet. I don't know if I'll get away with that at the hospital, but we'll get away with it at home if we don't.
Okay,
Alright.
those that are joining us, if you're new, please, on the bottom left-hand corner of your mobile device, I'm not sure about computer, but at least for mobile, there's a share button. If you please share this video, we'd appreciate it. Thank you.
If you want to go back and view any of our other videos too, guys, we have set up a YouTube page, which we would love for you to take some time. Sponsor, doesn't cost anything. Let you know when we're going live.
Subscribe, not sponsored.
Subscribe. Guys, I am so not into all of the technical stuff. I leave that to my husband David, who is the voice that you are hearing.
So just go to YouTube, type in "girls just want to have chalk," and it'll take you straight to her page.
Yep.
Thank you, Mama, Brianna.
And yeah, I'm the craftsy, you know, kind of floppy, OCD kind of person. My husband is the mechanical, computerized.
Geek.
We're yin and yang, but we work it all out, let me tell you. All right. So what I'm doing is I'm just going back and getting as much paste back off that from the transfer as I can. And the reason why, guys, is because it allows me to do more projects.
I'm scared about the middle part.
I'm not scared. All right, let's go ahead and take him off.
That's what you use that material for.
Yeah. All right.
Told you.
Nope, it's no problem. So what would happen if that happens? We're just gonna go back through and fill it in. And I'm not stressing at all. Because when this dries, guys, and when we get his feet prints on there, you're not even gonna notice that we had to go back and fix that. Your eye's gonna get drawn to his footprints. So. All right, let's check that out.
Looks good. I like it.
Can you get me a wipey for my fingers? I have,
You
I have
got
those
those
wipes.
wipes? Oh my God.
Excuse me. Gonna clean off my hands a little bit before I jump into the blue. Ooh, we got a little bit of a dot right there. That could be not so good. I don't want it to bleed.
Just take a Q-tip.
Oh, good,
Take
good
a-
idea,
Take
Daddy.
a Q-tip and wipe on it. Fawn says, looks great.
All right, moving on, moving on. All right, here we go. Now we're going to do our azure. Oh, I got to put the transfers on first, huh?
Yep.
We should probably start with that. And again, these are all new. I haven't used them yet. I'm so excited because I get to do tons and tons of new projects with all of these different new transfers. So that also means we have to fuzz everyone. So the baby, thank you. The baby, what I'm gonna do is line it up kind of centered with the circle. And then I'll center boy after that. Yeah, that looks good. And there are...
Did you write boy on the back?
I wrote boy on the back of this one.
Oh.
So I knew which one it went to.
Oh, the gray is starting to get really light. Oh,
It's
that's good.
drying.
I think it looks pretty.
Alright. I got a bump right there, but it's right in the middle of the B where we're not going to be putting the paste. So guys, let's talk about what happens if we make a mistake. So I'm going to initially, intentionally, I guess is the word I'm looking for, make a mistake, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to take it off of your surface.
I think you can only do that one on waxed boards.
Oh, you can. Remember we took it off.
Yeah, but it was hard to take it off last time because it was black.
Look at guys, this one's already dry on this side. I can touch it. That's dried. But see, nothing. And I can see that our gray is drying.
You got the hairdryer too if you want to.
Well, that one I think is more for.
The lamb.
Well, we also have the iron on for the lamb.
We have to iron it?
We have to heat set it so it
Yep.
stays permanent. All right. So here is. Let me put it on my.
Do you need these?
Yes and no. Not really.
Okay.
So we're just gonna dab the color.
I like that blue.
And this is the blue that I think we're gonna do his feet print in as well.
So if you're watching, please comment so we know who's watching so we can give you some love.
We love those hearts and thumbs up and
If you're newly watching, obviously if you're already on there, we can see you. So if you're new, welcome. So this is a sign that we're making for our soon to be here grandson. So if you're just joining us, that's what this is for. We'll also be doing a onesie after this project,
which I'm so nervous about because I've never used the ink.
Don't worry, Mom. You got this. Even if you mess up, it's okay.
Yeah, we bought 3 just in case.
Brianna says, keep up the good work.
And thank you, Brianna. Can't wait to do these when you come visit. All right, so we've cleaned this back off.
Do you need me to wash any squeegees?
Yeah, we're gonna need them probably for the onesie. There's boy. And if you guys, when I turn this around, I'm gonna show you something. Because the holes are actually intentional. We can show you on the screen where they make it look a little distressed. So there is.
Kaylee's watching.
Hi, Kaylee mamas. So this is for our brand new grandson. This is the side we started with, and it is already completely dry. The gray circle where we're going to put his feet print in his picture is almost dry. And then down here we did baby boy, and we're going to do his feet prints in the same azul blue color. That's this one. Not too bad, huh? And guys, that literally took us like less than 15 minutes. These projects, these transfers are made for the beginner of beginners if they want to do signs, all the way to advanced. If you have like a wreath, you make wreaths, you could do your own signs with these transfers. If you just like farmhouse, we have like a half a dozen to a dozen different transfers for farmhouse themes.
You should show them the one you made for me and Carlos.
There's so many that we have, and to try it out, you don't have to join my team. I would love you to join my team, but if you just want to try it out, click on shop now and go to buy and pick up a couple transfers and a couple of paste colors. We're going to show you the ink in just a minute, and you can pick up a couple ink if you're interested in making your own transfer shirts. If you are interested in joining my team, you can leave me a message. You can get a hold of me. It's $99. You get 8 transfers, 5 pastes, and a bunch of information. You get your apron. You get little Couture signs. And guys, you're joining a team that has already almost 900 people in this team. So if I don't have the answer, my upline does. Other people on the team, you can talk to them. There are so many options to figure out what you want to do and what part you want to have in this. But this is such a great company, and it just started July 1st, so you are getting in at the groundbreaking of this company. There is less than 7,500 Couture independent designers, and currently we are only in the U.S. We will be opening up to Canada. I've heard, this is just hearsay, but I've kind of heard in the next year. So the opportunities with this company are absolutely endless. So we're going to set this one aside, and even baby boy, yeah, baby boy's dry. But we're going to go ahead and set it aside, and we are going to bring over our onesie. Here's that one. Okay. First time using the ink, guys, so a little nervous. Okay, so we have a sticky pad that we can put in shirts and stuff. They are out of stock. They're coming back in, but until they do, or even after they come back into stock and you still want to just use cardboard, I've heard cardboard works great. Sorry, guys. Can't even talk. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to center this onesie. And because he is going, the transfer is going onto fabric, we don't have to fuzz the fabric or fuzz the transfer because it's already going onto the fuzzing. So let's get our sheep on, and then I'm going to talk about a marbling effect we're going to do for the sheep. Our little, well, actually it's our baby lamb, huh? My hardest part is getting these transfers off. Okay, so Mr. Baby Lamb.
Actually, before you put that down, let me see it real quick.
See it.
Just the transfer. All right, so for those of you that are new and watching, I'm going to put this in front of the camera. These transfers have mesh, so I don't know if you can see that. So that mesh is what the ink goes through, so it will evenly coat. That's what makes these transfers awesome. And then the back is sticky and they're reusable. So.
Yep.
We just have these.
Okay, so like I said, I've never used the ink before. So we're going to do a marbling effect on this. And we're going to actually marble our taupe ink and our silver ink to give him a little bit of bling. I'm nervous. Huh? We can't hear. So we have somebody here tonight that's normally not here. We have Carlos, who is baby daddy. Carlos, would you like to come and do the baby's first onesie? You want to do it?
I'll hold on my
But
arms.
I'll watch one of them. Hi guys, how are you? I'm here inviting all you guys. Trying to get as much 100 people. You know.
Okay, so when we do, these look really good, guys. This is the first time I'm opening up the ink. I can tell you right away that this is a much thinner product than the paste. Much thinner.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to be.
I know, but
I don't think it dries as fast as the ink, or the chalk paste.
and this we heat set it, guys, to keep it on the fabric. You could do kitchen towels, you could do pillowcases, you could do whatever you wanted. You could do it on curtains if you wanted a border on your curtains.
You can also do it on coffee mugs. The ink can also be used on mugs, but you have to heat set them in the oven.
Okay, so here we go. So when we are, oh, I got a fuzzball. When we are marbling, we are just dabbing all around.
Did we figure out what we're doing with the feet? Oh, we're making.
We're just doing it. There's no going back, and we're gonna be just fine. It is still for our little boy, so. Okay, so we're gonna set that one aside. I think I'm gonna want more gray than silver. Look how much that silver pops right out.
That silver pops right out.
Fawn wants to know, how do you fix oops with the ink?
Oh, I didn't fix the oops. Okay, so
I don't think you can do it with the ink. I'm not 100% sure.
If you get the one that you can, I'll do something on that while Mom's doing this, and then Mom could show them how to take that.
So remember, we have watched people do the mugs already, and I can tell you the mugs, they actually just wiped it right back off and started again. And they were using the ink. So
I don't know if you could do it on the fabric though.
the fabric, that's what concerns me. I don't know if there's a time where, yeah, you can fix it in a gray time. All right, I think that might be enough.
I'm nervous. It looks pretty though. The silver is popping out.
Dorina is watching.
Hi, Dorina. Thanks for joining us. Ooh, I'm right on the edge. So remember, because we mix these, we don't want to put them back in our jar. So I'm going to clean it off this way. I think we're okay.
You just gotta wait. Yeah.
And with the ink, because it's a little bit thinner and a little bit more liquidy, I think, like now again, this is my first time, I think you actually have more playing time.
Oh, I don't want to stretch out the onesie.
Uh,
I got it.
can you get it?
But I want you to rip
Okay.
it off. I don't know what you're supposed to do.
Oh my gosh, guys, it's really cute.
It's not frozen all the way. Can you fix it?
I don't know. And I don't know if we really need to fill it in all the way. I think when we heat set it and it dries, you don't see a lot of the silver right now, but I think it's just gonna pop little bits of sparkliness when we heat set it. Now remember, this is our first one, and I'm sure we will be making tons more for this baby. So I'm going to cover up the ink that we used.
Was there some spots that were missing?
It's thinner on this side, but I think it's because of the fact that I was doing a marble effect for the first time with the ink.
Oh, yeah.
And so I really couldn't tell just how much we actually had on there.
Yeah.
And with it being thinner, to me, I have a concern of bleeding. And I'm thinking that maybe if we took even some like painter's tape and held down edges, that might take some of that fear away. So remember, guys, this is our first time, and practice makes perfect, right?
So Tony Shasta Garcia says you can see a bit of shine.
Yay, thank you, Tony.
And I believe that's from the silver that's in there.
It's Shasta.
Shasta. All right. Looks pretty straight.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one I'm gonna be a little bit more careful because again, we have less edging.
Do you need to stir it?
It's really liquidy. Just because it is the first time though, I think I'm gonna go ahead and stir it. Make sure we got.
Oh yeah, that is super liquidy.
But that's just the actual texture of the ink, guys. It's not like the paste. All right. Now I'm just going to take my time and work my way around this because we already saw that we didn't really get this side filled in as well as the other side. So
yeah, we just need to layer it more.
we're just going to work our way. Thank you for joining us. If you are new, go ahead and give us thumbs up if you like what you see, some hearts. Let us know you're there. Comment so we can say hi.
Shasta says, "Yep, it's Shasta. Love you, Monel."
I love you too.
All right. How's that look? Think we got it this time?
Yeah, but because it's close.
It's close.
I'm nervous.
Shasta put, "You best let me know when he's here so I am not working. I can see him."
Yes, I will let you know.
All right, guys. You got to tell me that that isn't one of the cutest little homemade onesies you've ever seen. I love you more.
So now the heat set, right? You got a heat set?
Yep. Okay, so the next step is to go ahead and, I don't know, should we take the cardboard out or leave the cardboard in?
I wouldn't take it out
I would probably leave it.
because I feel like it'll bleed through.
It'll
Yeah.
bleed through the back?
Yeah. If you're pushing down on it to heat set it, it might bleed into the back.
Yeah.
That's just me. I don't know.
Okay,
That's me too.
so we have a piece of parchment paper here.
Is that actually parchment?
Yeah. And it says that it's going to take 3 to 4 minutes, right, Daddy?
3 to 4 minutes on each side, I believe.
On each side.
On each side.
I'm so nervous.
So you got to heat set it on one side and turn it around and heat set it. After you heat set it from the top,
Was I supposed to let it dry first?
no, you gotta. You're doing it right.
Okay, okay.
The ink is gonna be wet.
You
so
should
you
make
gotta-
you should make one on the one where you can wash it off and show them while it's heat setting.
Okay. Can you go ahead and get my Couture board so I can show them how... Okay, guys. So while this is setting, what we're going to do is we are going to show you just how amazing this product is. Just give me boy real quick. Is it dry and sticky again?
Yeah, it's sticky.
Perfect. Okay, so this is a Couture board that you can buy from them. And what the difference between this board is and the board that we had before is this board has been waxed. And we can wax any of our boards and make them reusable. So if you were to take, we're going to take the paste right here. And we're just going to use the Thai teal.
So if you're new and you're watching, bottom left-hand corner of your mobile device, there's a share button. If you could share this video, we'd appreciate it. Also, if there's any projects that she's done or you want to check out the older projects that she's done, go to YouTube, type in "Girls Just Want to Have Chalk" and it'll take you to her YouTube channel. So
okay, so while we're heat setting the onesie, ooh, I almost dumped it. I'm human, guys. I make boo-boos too.
now it's the paste, right? Not the ink.
No, this is paste. This is the Thai teal.
Okay.
We're missing one of these.
What? We'll find him. Okay, so I got a little dribbles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this dry, but I'm going to show you how you can clean things up. See, I got a couple boo-boos. So while it's wet, you can just take a wipey and they come right off. And as for the ink, I am not sure how you would fix boo-boos on fabric. So that might be one where we just play it a little bit more careful. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let this dry. So let's say we did like an Easter picture on here. And we put it up in our house. Easter's come, Easter's gone. You don't want Easter anymore, but you would love to do the next holiday. I'm going to show you how, if you did not seal this,
You should do the hair dryer real quick and dry it so that they can see that it's dry. Oh, I need this one.
so we can dry this pretty quick. This is just a low temp hair dryer. Okay, so we're dry. Let's say, we could even say we had a baby boy, we just had boy on the door. Now we have a name, okay? So it's been up there for the last month. All you have to do is re-wet it. And it comes right back off. Now that is only if your board has been what's called waxed. You can, Couture sells them in, they kind of look like chapsticks for $1 something, I think. And you can wax any board. We could have waxed this board if we wanted it to not be a permanent sign. And then we could have put all that on there and then changed it. I think we're sitting at about 3-4 minutes, Daddy. So I'm gonna move this over a little bit. I'm just moving the heat set that we have on our transfer.
Brianna's giving you some loves and some thumbs ups.
Thank you, Brianna. I love you. Yeah, you can change these over and over again. So the whole entire project theme opportunity with Couture is make a cool design. Love it for a while, and then go back and repeat. Do something else. Have some fun. Like I said, endless possibilities. And these kind of boards, the ones you can get for Couture, come in all different sizes. They even have rounds that you can use. Or like us, we've been making our own boards. I got stuck. And so you can do whatever you want. Make your own, buy, get creative. Okay, so let's go back to, I'm making a mess here.
Melody says, hi, I love watching you.
Hi, Melody. Thank you so much. I love having people watch me. I will never be perfect, guys. Never. You will, at some point, will see a running, probably streaking kid coming through here. It's my 3-year-old. I have 8 kids. I have fell in love with creating for my family. And just on top of that, it's growing. I am now creating for others, and others are joining my team and creating for their families. This is an endless opportunity, guys, and I would love you to try it. If you just want to try, go ahead and hit that shop button. Go to the right-hand corner, and you can buy some transfers, buy some paste, buy some ink, practice, work with it. See if this is something that you really want to do. If you already know, oh my gosh, I just have to have this, which is kind of what happened with me. You can hit join. You can join my team. You are joining a humongous, fabulous team. And like I said before, you're getting at the groundbreaking of this company. It just started July 1st of last year. Not even 1 year old. Not even 9 months old. So possibilities absolutely endless. So let's go ahead and look at our onesie. Ooh, Daddy, we're kind of stuck.
Maybe it wasn't parchment?
I don't know. I mean, it still looks absolutely adorable.
I think you had to let it dry.
No, you're supposed to go straight on it. You can't let it dry its ink. You have to heat set it.
All right, guys. Yay, nay. I will not be hurt if this is not something that you don't think is cute. This is where we learn together. But let me know. I love you more. First onesie made for our soon-to-be here first grandchild, our grandson. And then we also have Your First Breath Took Ours Away. He's not even here yet, and we're already absolutely ecstatic. So those are the 2 projects for tonight. Any questions, guys, go ahead and you can leave them in the comments below even after this is over. We'd love to talk to you about the product. Any locals, if this is something that you might want to do like a make and take, we can do parties. Really quick, I can show you one that we are doing for a party. You've got this, and I'm just going to have some paste there. They get to pick the colors, and they're just going to try it out, and the ladies are going to find out if they want to become a part of this.
Antonia says, first time watching this, I love this idea.
Thank you, Antonia. This is absolutely amazing. It's from beginner to completely advanced sign maker. I am a beginner sign maker, and it looks like I'm not. These transfers make it possible. This company makes it possible. Less than 9 months old. Have fun. All right, guys. Oh, my husband wants me to show you this one. So this is for just that somebody that needs to pick me up at work or whatever. We just made that little one. From our family to yours, guys. Happy chalking. Bye.